You are standing in the midst of a long-abandoned battlefield, the sun beating down upon your face as you gaze out upon the remnants of a once mighty army. The year is 586 BCE, and the kingdom of Judah's army has vanished into the annals of history, leaving behind only cryptic clues and whispers of a glorious past. As you walk among the ruins, the wind carries the faint whispers of a people who once called this land home. What if the disappearance of Judah's army is more than just a footnote in the grand narrative of the ancient world? What if it holds the key to understanding the very fabric of the biblical account? As we delve into the mystery of the vanished army, we find ourselves in the midst of a rich and complex historical landscape. The kingdom of Judah, with its capital in Jerusalem, was a major power in the ancient Near East with a history spanning centuries. According to the biblical account, the kingdom was founded by King David, who established Jerusalem as his capital and brought the Ark of the Covenant to the city. But as the centuries passed, the kingdom faced numerous challenges, from the threat of the Assyrian Empire to the internal strife and corruption that plagued its rulers. One of the most significant challenges facing the kingdom of Judah was the threat of the Babylonian Empire, which had risen to power in the 7th century BCE. Under the leadership of King Nebuchadnezzar, the Babylonians launched a series of campaigns against the kingdoms of the ancient Near East, including Judah. According to the biblical account, the Babylonians laid siege to Jerusalem in 586 BCE, breaching the city walls and capturing the Temple Mount. But what happened to the army of Judah during this siege? Did they flee, or were they defeated and taken captive? As we examine the archaeological evidence, we find that the story of the vanished army is more complex than initially meets the eye. Excavations at the ancient city of Lachish, for example, have uncovered a series of letters and documents that provide a unique glimpse into the inner workings of the Judean army. These documents, known as the Lachish letters, reveal a sense of urgency and desperation among the Judean commanders, who were struggling to respond to the Babylonian threat. But they also suggest that the army may have been more resilient than initially thought, with some units continuing to fight on even after the fall of Jerusalem. The biblical account of the siege of Jerusalem provides a vivid and detailed description of the events leading up to the fall of the city. According to the book of 2 Kings, the Babylonians laid siege to the city for 18 months, cutting off the city's food and water supply. The inhabitants of the city, including the king and his nobles, were forced to endure extreme hardship and suffering, with many dying of starvation and disease. But the biblical account also suggests that the siege was not just a military campaign, but a spiritual and theological crisis, with the fate of the kingdom and the people hanging in the balance. As we continue to explore the mystery of the vanished army, we find that the story is not just about the events of 586 BCE, but about the broader historical and cultural context in which they took place. The ancient Near East was a complex and dynamic region, with multiple kingdoms and empires vying for power and influence. The kingdom of Judah was just one of many players in this drama, but its story has had a profound impact on the course of human history. From the biblical account to the archaeological evidence, we are piecing together a narrative that is both familiar and yet strange, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. As we delve deeper into the mystery of the vanished army, we find that the story is not just about the past, but about the present and the future. The legacy of the kingdom of Judah continues to shape our world today, from the biblical account to the modern state of Israel. The story of the vanished army is a reminder that history is not just a series of dry, dusty events, but a living, breathing narrative that continues to unfold before our eyes. And as we continue to explore this story, we are drawn into a world of wonder and discovery, a world that is both familiar and yet strange, a world that continues to captivate and inspire us. The story of the vanished army of Judah is a complex and multifaceted one, full of twists and turns, surprises and revelations. As we continue to explore this story, we are drawn into a world of discovery and wonder, a world that is both familiar and yet strange. And as we piece together the fragments of this narrative, we are reminded that history is not just a series of dry, dusty events, but a living, breathing story that continues to unfold before our eyes. The vanished army of Judah may be lost to the sands of time, but its legacy lives on, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. In the 7th century BCE, the kingdom of Judah was at the height of its power, with King Josiah ruling from Jerusalem. According to the biblical account, Josiah implemented a series of reforms, seeking to purify the worship of Yahweh and centralize the cult in Jerusalem. This period of Judah's history is often referred to as the Deuteronomistic reform, and it had a profound impact on the kingdom's religious and social landscape. However, this period of prosperity was short-lived, as the kingdom of Judah soon found itself facing the might of the Babylonian Empire. In 586 BCE, the Babylonians, under the command of Nebuchadnezzar, laid siege to Jerusalem and eventually breached its walls. The city was sacked, the temple was destroyed, and the kingdom was brought to an end. The biblical account of this event is one of devastation and loss, with the prophet Jeremiah lamenting the destruction of the city and the exile of its people. The conquest of Judah by the Babylonians was a pivotal moment in the history of the ancient Near East. It marked the end of the kingdom of Judah and the beginning of a new era of Babylonian dominance. The biblical account of this event provides valuable insights into the experiences of the people of Judah during this period, and it highlights the complex and often fraught relationship between the kingdoms of the ancient Near East. The role of the prophet Jeremiah is particularly significant in the biblical account of the conquest of Judah. According to tradition, Jeremiah was called by God to prophesy against the kingdom of Judah, warning its people of the impending disaster. His words, as recorded in the biblical book of Jeremiah, provide a unique perspective on the events leading up to the fall of Jerusalem, and they offer a profound reflection on the nature of God and the human condition. The biblical account of the destruction of Jerusalem and the exile of its people is a complex and multifaceted narrative, reflecting the diversity of experiences and perspectives within the kingdom of Judah. By examining this account in detail, we can gain a deeper understanding of the historical context in which the kingdom of Judah flourished and ultimately fell. This, in turn, can provide valuable insights into the broader history of the ancient Near East and the ways in which the events of this period continue to shape our world today. As we reflect on the history of the kingdom of Judah, we are reminded of the enduring power of the human spirit, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. The story of the vanished army of Judah is a testament to the resilience and determination of a people who, despite being conquered and exiled, continued to hold on to their faith and their cultural identity. This legacy lives on, a reminder of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage and honoring the memories of those who have come before us. The study of the kingdom of Judah and its army offers a unique window into the history of the ancient Near East and the ways in which the events of this period continue to shape our world today. By examining the biblical account of the conquest of Judah and the historical context in which it was written, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complexities and nuances of this period and the ways in which they continue to influence our lives and our communities. The quest for truth moves from ancient texts to the very soil of the Holy Land. For centuries, the city of Jerusalem, revered by billions, guarded its secrets beneath layers of history. Yet, in the modern era, archaeologists, driven by an insatiable curiosity and armed with scientific methods, began to peel back these layers. Their spades and brushes sought not just treasure, but understanding, echoes of a vanished kingdom, whispers of a lost army. The very ground beneath the old city and the hills surrounding it became a vast, intricate puzzle, each shard of pottery, every collapsed wall, a potential clue in the saga of Judah. This painstaking work, often controversial, promised to illuminate the stark realities of the late Iron Age. Among the most significant finds in Jerusalem relate directly to the Babylonian siege of 587 to 586 BCE. Excavations, particularly in the city of David and the Offal, have unearthed vivid evidence of this catastrophic event. Layers of ash, collapsed buildings, and burned timbers bear silent witness to the fiery destruction prophesied in ancient texts. Within these destruction layers, archaeologists have discovered arrowheads, spear tips, and even sling stones, munitions of war scattered amidst the rubble, suggesting fierce resistance. Perhaps most poignantly, hundreds of clay bulli, small seals used to authenticate documents, have been found. Many bear Hebrew names, some even linked to figures mentioned in the biblical narrative, offering a tangible connection to the individuals who lived and died in Judah's final moments. These artifacts paint a grim picture of a city under siege, its inhabitants facing an overwhelming foe. Yet, Jerusalem was not the only stronghold to fall. Approximately 40 miles southwest, perched atop a strategic tell, lay Lachish, the second most important city in the kingdom of Judah. Its formidable fortifications and strategic location made it a crucial defensive outpost. The biblical narrative, as well as Assyrian reliefs depicting its brutal conquest by Sennacherib in 701 BCE, attest to its significance as a battleground. Later, during the final Babylonian campaigns, Lachish again found itself on the front lines, a bulwark against the invading forces. Its archaeological remains provide a complementary, and at times even more dramatic, account of the kingdom's final struggles, offering crucial perspectives beyond the capital. Digs at Lachish have been ongoing for over a century, yielding a wealth of information about Judah's military and administrative life. It was at Lachish, amidst the ruins of the gatehouse, that one of the most remarkable archaeological discoveries related to Judah's demise was made. In the 1930s, J.L. Starkey's expedition unearthed a collection of ostraca, potsherds inscribed with ancient Hebrew script. These fragments, known today as the Lachish letters, represent a rare and invaluable direct glimpse into the final days of the kingdom. Dating to just before the city's fall to Nebuchadnezzar II in 588/587 BCE, these letters are not grand pronouncements or royal decrees, but rather urgent military dispatches. They are communications between Judean officers, detailing troop movements, supply issues, and the grim reality of a nation under siege. Their discovery provided an unprecedented, immediate voice from the past. The Lachish letters offer a poignant and immediate window into the final moments of Judah. One letter, Ostracon 4, states,
"We are watching for the signals of Lachish, for we cannot see Azekah."
This simple sentence carries immense weight. Azekah was another fortified Judean city, located to the north. Its signals, likely smoke signals or beacons, were crucial for intercity communication. The inability to see Azekah's signals strongly implies that Azekah had already fallen to the Babylonians, leaving Lachish isolated and vulnerable. Another letter discusses a prophet's warnings, hinting at internal dissent and the desperate situation facing the kingdom. These fragments confirm the historical reality of the Babylonian advance, adding tangible details to the broader biblical narrative and revealing the human drama unfolding within the doomed cities. The archaeological findings from Jerusalem and Lachish, when combined, paint a compelling, if incomplete, picture of Judah's last stand. The destruction layers, The military artifacts and the direct textual evidence of the Lachish letters all corroborate the historical accounts of the Babylonian campaigns. They confirm the scale of devastation and the rapid collapse of the Judean kingdom. However, archaeology is rarely a definitive key, unlocking every mystery. The evidence, though rich, often presents challenges of interpretation. Distinguishing between the destruction wrought by the Assyrians in 701 BCE and the Babylonians in 586 BCE can be difficult, as layers can be compressed or disturbed. Furthermore, archaeology reveals the what and how of destruction, but often struggles to fully explain the why or the precise fate of individuals or specific military units. The quest for Judah's vanished army and the full story of its final days remains an ongoing endeavor. Each new excavation, every reanalysis of existing data, potentially adds another piece to this complex mosaic. Modern techniques, such as carbon dating, remote sensing, and even ancient DNA analysis, are continually refining our understanding, allowing scholars to differentiate destruction events with greater precision. Yet, vast swathes of ancient Judah remain unexplored, and many questions persist. The archaeological record, by its very nature, is fragmentary, a silent testament to time's relentless march. Future discoveries may yet unearth the specific military encampments, burial sites, or even individual records that could shed further light on the precise fate of those who fought and ultimately disappeared from the stage of history. As we delve into the historical context of the ancient Near East, the rise of the Assyrian Empire emerges as a pivotal force that shaped the destiny of Judah. The Assyrians, under the rule of powerful kings such as Tiglath-Pileser III and Sennacherib, expanded their dominion through a series of military conquests, leaving a trail of subjugated nations in their wake. Their impact on the region was profound, with many smaller kingdoms, including Judah, being forced to pay tribute and acknowledge Assyrian supremacy. The conquests of the Babylonians, who eventually succeeded the Assyrians as the dominant power in the region, also played a crucial role in the history of Judah. According to the biblical account, the Babylonians, under the leadership of Nebuchadnezzar II, laid siege to Jerusalem, leading to the eventual fall of the city and the destruction of the First Temple. This cataclysmic event marked the end of the kingdom of Judah as an independent entity and ushered in the Babylonian exile, a period of profound sorrow and soul-searching for the Jewish people. The role of the Egyptians in the region during this period is also noteworthy. Tradition holds that the Egyptians, seeking to counterbalance the power of the Assyrians and later the Babylonians, formed alliances with various smaller kingdoms, including Judah. This complex web of international relations often found Judah caught between the interests of these major powers, navigating a delicate path to maintain its sovereignty and security in a tumultuous geopolitical landscape. The impact of these international relations on Judah was multifaceted. Economically, Judah was influenced by the trade networks established by these empires, which brought both wealth and cultural exchange. Politically, the constant shifting of alliances and the threat of conquest forced Judah's rulers to be adept diplomats and strategists, often walking a tightrope between competing powers. Culturally, the exposure to Assyrian, Babylonian, and Egyptian influences can be seen in the archaeological record, with the adoption of foreign architectural styles, religious practices, and artistic motifs. Understanding the intricate dynamics of the ancient Near East provides a richer context for the story of Judah's vanished army. It highlights the complex interplay of political, economic, and cultural factors that define the world in which Judah existed. This broader perspective also underscores the resilience and adaptability of the Judahite people, who, despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks, managed to maintain a distinct identity and contribute significantly to the cultural and religious heritage of the region. The history of the ancient Near East is replete with examples of empires rising and falling, each leaving behind a legacy that shaped the subsequent course of human history. The story of Judah, while unique in its details, is part of this larger narrative, a testament to the enduring power of faith, culture, and community in the face of overwhelming adversity. As we reflect on the vanished army of Judah, we are reminded of the importance of understanding the past in all its complexity. The search for clues, the examination of historical records, and the consideration of archaeological evidence all contribute to a deeper appreciation of the challenges and triumphs of our ancestors. This journey into the ancient Near East, while focused on a specific kingdom, illuminates the universal human experiences of struggle, hope, and the pursuit of a better future. In the end, the story of Judah's vanished army serves as a poignant reminder of the transience of human endeavors and the power of historical forces that shape the destiny of nations. Yet, even as empires rise and fall, the legacy of their people, their culture, and their faith can endure, a beacon of hope and resilience in the face of an uncertain future. As we delve deeper into the mystery of Judah's vanished army, we find ourselves drawn to the excavation of other archaeological sites in the region. The ancient city of Lachish, with its impressive fortifications and strategically located gate, offers a glimpse into the sophisticated defensive systems of the Kingdom of Judah. According to the biblical account, Lachish was one of the last strongholds to fall to the Babylonian army, and its excavated remains provide a poignant reminder of the devastating consequences of war. The discovery of the Lachish letters, a collection of ancient ostraca or pottery shards bearing Hebrew inscriptions, has shed new light on the administrative and military organization of the kingdom, offering a unique window into the daily lives of the people who lived and fought in Judah during this tumultuous period. The biblical account of the exile, as recorded in the books of 2 Kings and Jeremiah, provides a detailed narrative of the events leading up to the fall of Jerusalem and the subsequent deportation of the Jewish population to Babylon. According to tradition, the prophet Jeremiah played a key role in warning the people of Judah of the impending disaster, calling them to repentance and faithfulness to the covenant. The exile, which lasted for nearly 6 decades, had a profound impact on the development of Jewish theology and practice, as the community struggled to come to terms with the loss of their homeland and the destruction of the temple. The experience of exile would ultimately shape the Jewish people's understanding of themselves and their place in the world, fostering a deep sense of resilience and adaptability in the face of adversity. The return of the Jews to Jerusalem, as recorded in the books of Ezra and Nehemiah, marks a significant turning point in the history of the Kingdom of Judah. Following the conquest of Babylon by the Persians, the Jewish community was granted permission to return to their homeland and rebuild the temple. The task of reconstruction, however, was not without its challenges, as the community faced opposition from their neighbors and struggled to reestablish their social and economic institutions. The significance of the Second Temple period, which spanned nearly 6 centuries, lies in its role as a catalyst for the development of Jewish culture and identity, as the community sought to rebuild and redefine themselves in the aftermath of the exile. The temple, rebuilt under the leadership of Zerubbabel and later expanded by Herod the Great, would become a central symbol of Jewish faith and practice, a powerful reminder of the enduring presence of God in the midst of his people. The excavation of other archaeological sites in the region, such as Tel Megiddo and Tel Hazer, has provided valuable insights into the military organization and defensive strategies of the Kingdom of Judah. The discovery of ancient fortifications, gates, and palaces has shed new light on the administrative and economic systems of the kingdom, highlighting the complex network of relationships between the ruling elite, the priestly class, and the general population. According to the biblical account, the kingdom was divided into distinct districts, each with its own administrative center and system of governance. The archaeological evidence from these sites has confirmed the existence of these districts, providing a unique window into the daily lives of the people who lived and worked in Judah during this period. The search for clues continues as we explore the biblical accounts of the exile and the return of the Jews to Jerusalem. The story of the kingdom of Judah, with its triumphs and tragedies, offers a powerful reminder of the enduring legacy of the Jewish people, a testament to the resilience and faithfulness of a community that has faced countless challenges throughout its history. As we delve deeper into the mystery of Judah's vanished army, we find ourselves drawn into a world of ancient traditions and customs, a world that continues to shape and inspire us today. The experience of the exile, with its attendant struggles and hardships, would ultimately foster a deep sense of solidarity and shared identity among the Jewish people, a sense of belonging to a community that transcended geographical boundaries and historical circumstance. The significance of the Second Temple period, with its complex web of social, economic, and cultural relationships, lies in its role as a catalyst for the development of Jewish identity and practice. The temple, rebuilt under the leadership of Zerubbabel and later expanded by Herod the Great, would become a central symbol of Jewish faith and practice, a powerful reminder of the enduring presence of God in the midst of his people. According to tradition, the temple was not only a place of worship, but also a center of learning and scholarship, where the Jewish community could come together to study and interpret the scriptures. The discovery of ancient manuscripts, such as the Dead Sea Scrolls, has shed new light on the textual traditions and interpretive practices of the Jewish community during this period, highlighting the complex and often contested nature of scriptural authority. As we continue our search for clues, we find ourselves drawn to the stories of the people who lived and fought in Judah during this tumultuous period. The story of the kingdom of Judah, with its triumphs and tragedies, offers a powerful reminder of the enduring legacy of the Jewish people, a testament to the resilience and faithfulness of a community that has faced countless challenges throughout its history. According to the biblical account, the kingdom was ruled by a succession of kings, each with their own unique personality and vision for the future. The experience of the exile, with its attendant struggles and hardships, would ultimately foster a deep sense of solidarity and shared identity among the Jewish people, a sense of belonging to a community that transcended geographical boundaries and historical circumstance. As we reflect on the story of Judah's vanished army, we are reminded of the power of historical forces to shape the destiny of nations and the enduring legacy of a people who have faced countless challenges throughout their history. The search for clues, as we explore the archaeological evidence from other sites in the region, has provided valuable insights into the military organization and defensive strategies of the Kingdom of Judah. The discovery of ancient fortifications, gates, and palaces has shed new light on the administrative and economic systems of the kingdom, highlighting the complex network of relationships between the ruling elite, the priestly class, and the general population. According to tradition, the kingdom was divided into distinct districts, each with its own administrative center and system of governance. The archaeological evidence from these sites has confirmed the existence of these districts, providing a unique window into the daily lives of the people who lived and worked in Judah during this period. As we reflect on the story of Judah's vanished army, we are reminded of the power of historical forces to shape the destiny of nations and the enduring legacy of a people who have faced countless challenges throughout their history. As we reflect on the story of Judah's vanished army, we are reminded of the power of historical forces to shape the destiny of nations and the enduring legacy of a people who have faced countless challenges throughout their history. Yet when we turn to the rigorous inquiries of modern scholarship, the narrative of a singularly
vanished army
often dissolves into a more complex, nuanced understanding of historical processes. Archaeologists and historians poring over fragmented texts and excavated layers of earth, piece together a mosaic that speaks less of a sudden, inexplicable disappearance and more of a systematic dismantling and dispersal. The consensus among the majority of scholars does not point to a mystical vanishing, but rather to the devastating reality of conquest, deportation, and assimilation, a fate shared by countless ancient peoples under the iron heel of empires like Neo-Babylonia. The historical record, gleaned from both biblical accounts and extra-biblical sources like the Babylonian Chronicles, paints a stark picture of Judah's demise. The kingdom, once a resilient minor power, found itself caught between the great empires of Egypt and Babylon. Its attempts to assert independence, particularly during the reigns of kings Jehoiakim and Zedekiah, were met with overwhelming force. The vanishing of Judah's army, therefore, is largely understood as a consequence of these successive Babylonian campaigns, culminating in the destruction of Jerusalem in 587/586 BCE. Soldiers were killed in battle, others captured and executed, and many more, along with the civilian population, were forcibly deported to Babylon. Those who remained faced famine, disease, and the long, slow process of integrating into the new provincial structure of the Babylonian Empire, their military capacity utterly annihilated. Archaeological excavations across Judah, from the fortified city of Lachish to the very foundations of Jerusalem, bear witness to the extensive destruction wrought by the Babylonians. Layers of ash, collapsed walls, and scattered artifacts tell a consistent story of violent conquest in the early 6th century BCE. However, these material remains do not yield evidence of an entire army disappearing without a trace, as if swallowed by the earth. Instead, they reveal the grim realities of war: hastily abandoned homes, weapons scattered in the rubble, and mass graves that speak to the high casualties. The archaeological record corroborates the narrative of military defeat and widespread devastation, demonstrating the systematic dismantling of Judah's defense infrastructure, rather than a singular, mysterious disappearance of its armed forces. The evidence is of a brutal end, not an enigmatic one. The Neo-Babylonian Empire under Nebuchadnezzar II was a formidable military and administrative machine. Their policy towards rebellious client states, like Judah, often involved not just military conquest, but also the strategic deportation of key segments of the population. This included the elite, skilled craftsmen, and crucially, any individuals who could form the backbone of a future military resistance. The aim was to decapitate the conquered state's leadership and military capacity, integrating the remaining populace into the imperial system. The campaigns of 597 BCE and especially 587/586 BCE saw multiple waves of such deportations, effectively dissolving Judah's organized army. The soldiers who survived the initial battles were either taken captive, executed, or dispersed into the general population, losing their identity as a cohesive fighting force, thereby vanishing from the historical stage as an independent entity. While the general consensus affirms the Babylonian conquest as the cause of Judah's army's dissolution, debates persist among historians and archaeologists regarding the precise scale and impact of these events. Some scholars, often termed minimalists, argue that the population of Judah was already significantly reduced before the final destruction, and that the deportations, while traumatic, involved fewer people than biblical accounts suggest. They emphasize the resilience of the local population that remained. Conversely, maximalist scholars tend to take the biblical numbers more literally, emphasizing the catastrophic depopulation and the near-total annihilation of Judah's independent political and military structures. These debates often hinge on interpreting the archaeological evidence for population density and destruction layers, as well as the historical reliability of ancient texts, reflecting the inherent challenges in reconstructing ancient demography and military strength for fragmented sources. The biblical narratives, particularly in Jeremiah, Kings, and Chronicles, provide the foundational story of Judah's fall and the exile. These texts, while offering profound theological and historical insights, are also products of their time, often employing rhetorical devices and reflecting specific theological agendas. The notion of an army that vanished might, in part, stem from the dramatic impact of such a comprehensive defeat, where a once proud military force simply ceased to exist as an organized entity. Tradition often compresses complex historical processes into more memorable, poignant narratives. Scholars carefully analyze these texts, seeking to distinguish between their historical kernels, their theological interpretations, and their literary artistry. They recognize the immense cultural and religious significance of these traditions, even as they critically assess their precise historical accuracy, understanding them as a vital lens through which the survivors process their trauma and loss. Ultimately, despite centuries of inquiry and decades of intensive archaeological fieldwork, our knowledge of the precise fate of every soldier in Judah's army remains incomplete. The historical record, whether textual or material, is inherently fragmentary. We possess no comprehensive muster rolls of Judahite forces, no detailed casualty lists from the Babylonian Wars, and no personal account from the common soldiers who fought and died. The silence of the past is often deafening, leaving gaps that even the most meticulous scholarship cannot entirely fill. We are left with the broad strokes of conquest and dissolution, a profound understanding of the general outcome, but lacking the granular detail of individual lives and specific military units. This limitation reminds us of the humility required when reconstructing history, acknowledging that certain details may forever remain beyond our grasp. Thus, the scholarly consensus converges on a picture of Judah's army not as having mysteriously vanished, but as having been systematically destroyed, deported, and dispersed by the overwhelming might of the Neo-Babylonian Empire. This historical reality, supported by both archaeological evidence and carefully interpreted textual sources, offers a powerful, albeit grim, explanation for its disappearance as an independent fighting force. While the romantic notion of a vanished army may stir the imagination, the historical truth is perhaps more poignant. A once proud nation's defenders gradually overwhelmed, their identity as soldiers stripped away by conquest. This understanding allows us to appreciate the true scale of the catastrophe that befell Judah and the profound resilience required for its people to eventually return from exile and rebuild, forever shaped by the memory of what was lost. As we reflect on the significance of the disappearance of Judah's army, we are reminded of the profound impact it had on the kingdom and its people. The once proud nation, now shattered and defeated, was forced to confront the reality of its own mortality. The catastrophe that befell Judah was a stark reminder of the transience of power and the fragility of human existence. According to the biblical account, the prophet Jeremiah lamented the fall of Jerusalem, saying, "The joy of our hearts has ceased. Our dancing has been turned to mourning." This poignant expression of grief and loss echoes through the ages, a testament to the enduring power of the human experience. As we consider the implications of this event, we are drawn into a world of ancient politics, diplomacy, and warfare, where the fate of nations hung in the balance. The intricate web of alliances and rivalries that define the ancient Near East is a fascinating and complex topic, full of surprising twists and turns. For example, the Assyrian Empire, which played a significant role in the downfall of Judah, was itself eventually conquered by the Babylonians. This constant flux of power and influence is a hallmark of the ancient world, and one that continues to shape our understanding of history today.
The disappearance of Judah's army is a mystery that has captivated scholars and historians for centuries. As we delve deeper into the historical record, we find ourselves drawn into a world of intrigue and deception, where the lines between fact and fiction are often blurred. According to tradition, the Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar II was the instrument of Judah's downfall, laying siege to Jerusalem and eventually breaching its defenses. The city was sacked, its people either killed or taken into captivity, and the temple was destroyed. This traumatic event had a profound impact on the Jewish people, shaping their identity and informing their theology. As we consider the relevance of this event to our modern world, we are reminded of the enduring power of faith and the human spirit. Despite the trauma and devastation they experienced, the Jewish people were able to rebuild and recover, forging a new identity and creating a thriving community in the aftermath of disaster. This resilience and determination are qualities that continue to inspire and motivate people to this day, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. For instance, the Jewish community in Babylon, which was established after the fall of Jerusalem, became a thriving center of learning and culture, producing some of the most important works of Jewish literature and scholarship. This community's ability to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity is a powerful example of the human capacity for resilience and determination.
As we weigh the evidence and consider the implications of our findings, we are drawn into a world of academic debate and scholarly inquiry. The search for clues and the pursuit of knowledge are ongoing endeavors, with new discoveries and insights continually shedding fresh light on the past. According to the biblical account, the prophet Ezekiel had a vision of the Valley of Dry Bones, a powerful symbol of the resurrection and restoration of the Jewish people. This vision is often seen as a metaphor for the return from exile and the rebuilding of the temple, a testament to the enduring power of faith and the human spirit. As we reflect on the significance of this event, we are reminded of the importance of continued research and discovery, and the need to approach the past with a sense of curiosity and wonder. By exploring the ancient world and uncovering its secrets, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world, and develop a greater appreciation for the complexities and nuances of human history. For example, recent archaeological discoveries in the ancient city of Babylon have shed new light on the culture and traditions of the Babylonian Empire, and have provided valuable insights into the daily lives of people living in the ancient Near East. The story of Judah's lost army is a testament to the enduring power of human memory and the importance of preserving our cultural heritage. As we consider the relevance of this event to our modern world, we are reminded of the need to learn from the past and to appreciate the complexities and nuances of human history. According to tradition, the Jewish people were able to maintain their identity and cultural traditions even in the face of overwhelming adversity, a testament to the resilience and determination of the human spirit. This resilience is a quality that continues to inspire and motivate people to this day, a reminder of the enduring power of faith and the human experience. As we reflect on the significance of this event, we are drawn into a world of discovery and exploration, where the past and present intersect and inform one another. By examining the historical record and uncovering the secrets of the ancient world, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world, and develop a greater appreciation for the complexities and nuances of human history. For instance, the story of the Jewish people's return from exile and their rebuilding of the temple is a powerful example of the human capacity for resilience and determination, and serves as a reminder of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage and learning from the past. As we consider the implications of our findings, we are reminded of the importance of continued research and discovery, and the need to approach the past with a sense of curiosity and wonder. The search for clues and the pursuit of knowledge are ongoing endeavors, with new discoveries and insights continually shedding fresh light on the past. According to the biblical account, the prophet Isaiah spoke of a time when the people of Judah would be restored to their homeland, a testament to the enduring power of faith and the human spirit. This vision of restoration and renewal is a powerful reminder of the importance of hope and perseverance, and the need to approach the future with a sense of optimism and possibility. As we reflect on the significance of this event, we are drawn into a world of academic debate and scholarly inquiry, where the past and present intersect and inform one another. By exploring the ancient world and uncovering its secrets, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world, and develop a greater appreciation for the complexities and nuances of human history. For example, recent studies of the Dead Sea Scrolls have provided valuable insights into the culture and traditions of the ancient Jewish community and have shed new light on the historical context of the biblical account. The story of Judah's lost army is a powerful reminder of the enduring power of human memory and the importance of preserving our cultural heritage. As we consider the relevance of this event to our modern world, we are reminded of the need to learn from the past and to appreciate the complexities and nuances of human history. According to tradition, the Jewish people were able to maintain their identity and cultural traditions even in the face of overwhelming adversity, a testament to the resilience and determination of the human spirit. This resilience is a quality that continues to inspire and motivate people to this day, a reminder of the enduring power of faith and the human experience. As we reflect on the significance of this event, we are drawn into a world of discovery and exploration, where the past and present intersect and inform one another. By examining the historical record and uncovering the secrets of the ancient world, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world, and develop a greater appreciation for the complexities and nuances of human history. For instance, the story of the Jewish people's return from exile and their rebuilding of the temple is a powerful example of the human capacity for resilience and determination, and serves as a reminder of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage and learning from the past. As we conclude our journey through the story of Judah's lost army, we are reminded of the importance of continued research and discovery, and the need to approach the past with a sense of curiosity and wonder. The search for clues and the pursuit of knowledge are ongoing endeavors, with new discoveries and insights continually shedding fresh light on the past. As we reflect on the significance of this event, we are drawn into a world of academic debate and scholarly inquiry, where the past and present intersect and inform one another. By exploring the ancient world and uncovering its secrets, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world, and develop a greater appreciation for the complexities and nuances of human history. We invite you to join us on this journey of discovery, to explore the ancient world and uncover its secrets, and to develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. Together, we can uncover the mysteries of the past and shed new light on the human experience, and we can develop a greater appreciation for the complexities and nuances of human history. As we move forward, we are reminded of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage and learning from the past, and we are inspired to continue exploring and discovering the secrets of the ancient world. As we conclude our journey through the vanished army of the kingdom of Judah, we are reminded of the profound impact that this ancient civilization has had on the course of human history. From the biblical account of King Josiah's ill-fated campaign against the Egyptians, to the archaeological discoveries that have shed new light on the daily lives of the Judahites, we have seen that the story of this vanished army is one of complexity and nuance. The Judahites were a people deeply rooted in their faith and their traditions, and their legacy continues to inspire and fascinate us to this day. One of the most significant takeaways from our exploration of the vanished army of Judah is the importance of considering multiple sources and perspectives when reconstructing the past. By examining both the biblical account and the archaeological record, we can gain a more complete and nuanced understanding of this ancient civilization. This approach can also be applied to other areas of historical inquiry and serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of interdisciplinary scholarship. As we reflect on the significance of the vanished army of Judah, we are also reminded of the many mysteries that still surround this ancient civilization. From the circumstances of King Josiah's death to the ultimate fate of the Judahite soldiers who fought against the Egyptians, there is still much that we do not know. And yet, it is precisely this sense of mystery and intrigue that continues to draw us to the story of the vanished army and inspires us to continue exploring and discovering the secrets of the ancient world. The story of the vanished army of Judah also serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage and learning from the past. By studying the history of this ancient civilization, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the complexities and challenges of human history and develop a greater sense of empathy and understanding for the people who came before us. This, in turn, can inspire us to become better stewards of our own cultural heritage and to work towards a more just and equitable future for all. As we near the end of our journey, we are reminded of the many scholars and researchers who have dedicated their lives to uncovering the secrets of the ancient world. From the archaeologists who have painstakingly excavated the ruins of Judahite cities, to the historians who have carefully analyzed the biblical account and other ancient texts, we owe a great debt of gratitude to these individuals who have helped to shed new light on the vanished army of Judah. Their work serves as a powerful testament to the enduring power of human curiosity and the importance of continuing to explore and discover the secrets of the ancient world. The story of the vanished army of Judah is also a reminder of the importance of considering the broader cultural and historical context in which ancient civilizations flourished. By examining the interactions and relationships between the Judahites and their neighbors, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complex web of alliances and rivalries that shaped the ancient Near East. This, in turn, can help us to better appreciate the many ways in which the past continues to shape and inform our present, and to develop a more nuanced and empathetic understanding of the many cultures and civilizations that have contributed to the rich tapestry of human history. And so, as we come to the end of our journey through the vanished army of the Kingdom of Judah, we invite you to share your thoughts and reflections on this ancient civilization. What insights or observations have you gained from our exploration of the biblical account and the archaeological record? How do you think the story of the vanished army of Judah can inform or inspire us today? Please share your comments and questions below, and join us next time as we embark on another journey into the fascinating world of biblical history and archaeology. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more documentaries and explorations of the ancient world.